Hey guys, what's up? I don't really feel that good because I just been putting so much red meat, beer, tequila in my system. Brand new day, we gotta start hustling again. I decided to work with a sockeye salmon, macadamia and grape salad tossed with dill and balsamic vinegar. Good quality olive oil, salt and pepper, very straightforward. The dish is meant to be light, make you feel refreshed, and just, get you back in the mood. Guys, thank you for joining Chef Talk. This is Chef Easy on the mic one more time. Thanks. So I already have the salmon here, deboned, ready to go. And we're just gonna scrape some salt. Make sure you get the nice sea salt. And it's scored just so it cooks evenly and right into the center. Freshly ground pepper. Be generous with the salt and pepper, just because a lot of the salt is gonna fall off as soon as you drop it in the pan. Make sure you season evenly on both sides. Now, we're gonna grab about 2 tablespoons of some good quality olive oil right in the center of the pan. And we're gonna drop 1 piece. You only wanna drop 1 piece at a time just to see where you're at. See what I'm doing right here? Just moving around. Almost there. Skin down first, just to get it crispy. Very straightforward. We're not adding any garlic. We're not adding any herbs to the salmon. We want the salmon to stay purest form. The sauce that we're gonna be doing with the salmon is gonna be a wine reduction sauce. So you start with 2 cups of dry Chardonnay wine, reduce it down about to 1 cup left, a little under a cup preferably. The consistency will be similar to like pancake syrup, so it'll be a little thick, nice and syrupy, but it's just wine. I threw in some sage in there, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and just a tiny pinch of sugar just to kind of help the acidity of the wine pop out more and be more balanced, not just be citric or acid. Once you have reduced the 2 cups all the way down, remove the herbs. I added some sugar snap peas in there at the very end because you just want them to heat up lightly. You don't want them to overcook because then they're gonna look like those freezer bought peas. Once that's done, you're gonna mount it with butter. Make sure your butter is extremely cold. That's gonna thicken up the sauce naturally, and it's gonna be silky, and it's gonna look almost like a heavy cream, but it's only wine, the sage that I put in there, salt, black pepper, and the sugar peas at the end, because you wanna keep the bright green on the snap peas. So now that the salmon is here, we're gonna flip it very carefully, and you want the skin to be crispy. And so when you flip it, touch the skin, and if the skin still feels a little light, flip it back. Nothing will happen to your salmon. Let it sit there and get crispy. As that's happening, we're gonna assemble the salad. And the salad's also very straightforward. Grapes, macadamia nuts, dill. We're gonna chop everything together, mix it. And we're not gonna really make a vinaigrette. We're gonna do a light pinch of balsamic vinegar. Really good quality olive oil. That's key, guys. Good quality olive oil. Pinch of salt and freshly cracked pepper. So basically, just gonna grab all that. Our mixing bowl. We're just gonna half the grapes. You wanna get more creative, you can go little disc shapes like that. Let's do that. I like that a little better. Just a couple. And then with the macadamia nuts, you don't wanna break them. You wanna chop them. When you chop them, they look better. More uniform. And the macadamia nuts, all they're gonna be doing to this salad is adding a natural nutty flavor. Macadamia nuts are a little buttery and rich in oils naturally. And it's great. It goes great with grapes. Dill, I'm in love with dill. I had a couple Persian style dishes the other night, and the use of dill like blew my mind away. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of dill, I have never used it in a dish where it was so successful as these Persian dishes, and it's something I had to work with. Something that I will start working with more. I love those flavors. So about equal parts between the nuts and grapes, maybe 1 more grape in there. Make sure you get grapes that are seedless. The worst thing you can do to yourself is buy some grapes with seeds, and then, you know, you get a nice mouthful of seeds. The dill, just lightly chop. Ooh, let's check on the salmon, guys. So it's been a couple minutes now. Oh yeah, salmon's nice and crispy. We're gonna finish. And this dish is pretty simple to assemble. Reducing the wine only takes about 5 minutes tops. And with this salad, you want to go equal parts on everything. Now, balsamic vinegar, small pinch in there. The extra virgin olive oil. I got this really nice, good quality Sicilian olive oil. Some salt. Freshly ground pepper. And like always, taste. Wow, that was great. So the salad's done. I got some endives, and I'm just gonna take a little chefy spin on it, and we're just gonna mount them. So they're gonna be like little cups of this beautiful salad with the macadamia nuts, dill, grapes. So it'll be nice and refreshing. I like to see people eat with their fingers, with their hands, you know. You don't need a fork, and just like that. This salad feels fresh. The grapes burst in flavor. They're sweet. The acid of the balsamic vinegar just complements everything together. The macadamia nuts give you this natural oil. Like, I guess the best way to say it is a little oily, but not in a saturated, in a natural way. You just want to assemble them like so. And you want this dish to be fun. I'm doing it with a fork. I don't want the dish to be overpowered with oil or vinegar. You just want them perfectly coated. We're gonna put them on our plate now. I'm a big man, so this is probably enough only for myself. Very straightforward plating here, guys. So that is the endive salad. I like my salmon nice and medium rare. If you guys like it a little above medium, it's okay. The only thing with salmon, you don't want to overcook it. And how do you know salmon is cooked? You see all this little white stuff right there? The salmon has cooked through. Naturally, the thinner part will cook a lot faster than the chunkier part. So then all that white stuff is just saying that it's completely cooked closer to the belly. I got Sockeye salmon. It's not as fatty or Scottish or king salmon, but the fat and oil content in the belly is high. So I'm okay with that because it's gonna be buttery, it's gonna be rich. And I know for a fact, just by touching it, the center is gonna be a nice, it's a little above medium rare. This is a nice medium right here, but still not dry, nice and juicy. You wanna present it skin up next to your salad. And then I have my wine reduction mounted with butter and sugar snap peas at the end to keep their color. We're just gonna drizzle that on top. You don't really need to add lime or anything like that. The wine that I picked is naturally a little citric, has a little citric notes to it, has nice and acid in there. So there's a nice level, pinch of sugar, pinch of salt. I'll have the full recipe in the description right below. Guys, thank you for joining Chef Talk. This is Chef EZ on the mic one more time. Thanks.